Dun, 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 dun. So, I don't know what to say to do. My dumb self just over here, just being stupid, playing Naruto Blazing right now. I said this before, so this probably should be a thing I should start doing from now on. Well, in particular for now, because of the circumstances of everything, we should probably hear me out. I should probably dedicate a lot of time playing Naruto Blazing again. Because it's not a bad game still, and it is about to croak. And that's sad. So that means I'll just have an account just sitting there. What, using as thumbnail? Looking at these characters only as thumbnail for another Naruto game? I think not. Unless there's another good. I think the only good Naruto game who could rival this one is Shinobi Collections. I feel like it from the bottom of my heart to the top. Naruto Shinobi Collections is the only other Naruto game for me in particular. Let me restate that. For me, Naruto Shinobi Collections is the closest we're getting to another Blazing game. The closest. It's pretty much a guarantee to me and me alone that I'm gonna sit with that and I'm gonna hold that one dear, because I'm sorry, some people may not agree with it, and that's fine if someone doesn't agree with your personal opinion. You don't have to be a snowflake about it. But I'm just simply saying this. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that Naruto Blazing was a really good game. It had its faults, but it was a really good Naruto game. It was a really good gacha game. It succeeded where it needed to, and it failed sometimes at points where it needed to really succeed. And it kind of held it back as the best at times, and it made it slowly drop down. Dokkan was always a big thing for it to go against. Always. At one point, it was actually better than Dokkan. But what happened was very simple. After a while, the game started to decrease in value. And because it started to decrease in value, Dokkan basically took the top as king. And it still is to this very day. Dokkan is still going strong. At this point, Dokkan has pretty much every Dragon Ball Z character in Dragon Ball Heroes at this point. I don't know. I don't really play it as much as I probably should. If I do, I'm probably gonna download it to here and probably call it a day. Probably gonna cry myself to sleep every time I play because I'm not that good at it. I'm really not. But for me, I'm just saying that Shinobi Collections is really good. Was really good is really good. And if they made a global version of Shinobi Collections, I would jump on it. I would genuinely jump on it. If Greed make it, which I think would be a beast of a game, which I'm not saying that's not the only Naruto game out there that's actually good. We have um, Naruto Explorato Voyage, that's pretty good. I don't think it's the best of all of them, but it's a pretty cool game. We also have what's it called? What do you call it? Naruto. That the Ninja Tribes is, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I like it at times. It's kind of cool to go play it, but as you can tell from the channel, I completely forget about it, even though I added it to this phone. To this phone here, I have it. I had it on here for a little bit, but I uninstalled it because it's like I'm not gonna play you clearly. I'm forgetting to log in. I'm forgetting to even just log in to at least get something out of this. It's not my kind of game. As much as I would love to force it to be, it's not. This is not me, and I can't force it. So I left it where it was. and you see what happened. The game froze. Okay. And that's kind of what's going on with me when it comes to the game. It's not a boring game. It's just not what I was looking for. Maybe as a third to fourth Naruto game to have on my phone, yeah, but not to rival Blazing and surpass Blazing. It's not going to. It will have hype moments, yes, but that doesn't mean it's going to outdo Blazing, and that's my predictions for the game. 2020, 2021, 2022, it's not going to outdo Blazing. It's going to have moments of showing that it can, but other than that, it's never going to outdo Blazing, and that's my biggest prediction from Shinobi. Shinobi Collections. No, Shinobi Collections to me is already better than Blazing. It is. It's even treated better. But I'm just saying that if the opportunity shows itself, Naruto Ninja Tribes, Naruto X Boruto Voyage will both be put on the shelf if they made a global version of Shinobi Collections. I kid you not, that's what would go down. Because Shinobi Collections greatly outdoes this. If I didn't say it already, it's just strictly better. It's been better. It is better. It's the better version. It, it, it it's the best. It's the closest to Blazing. It's not Blazing. Funny enough, it's actually better than Blazing at times. And that goes from celebration to units to treatment of units. Honestly, I like it better. And that's my entire MO about the game. I just like it better. That's all I have to say about it. That's it.